Have you ever woke up and wondered what was wrong with you? You knew you wanted to be elsewhere, that there was more to life than life you were living, more than the bills you were paying, the job you were keeping. Look to the sunsets. Your answer is there. Put your feet on the ground and take a deep breath and step into the nomadic lifestyle, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Join me as we discuss this.
Hey everybody, how are you doing? So get your coffee and join me because today we're going to talk about nomadic life and the weather. Right? Just saying. You know, I have told you guys over and over and over again. I think I have a video when I was camping up at A1 Mountain Road near Flagstaff that there are two temperatures, hot and cold. Now, most people head down to Ehrenberg, Tucson area, even here in Apache Junction and around this area, to boondock. I have proof. We got probably 8 nomads living in the parking lot across the street. Just saying. 2 down the road on an empty lot. Actually, there are 4 there. So, but with that all being said, we have to talk about the weather. Did you know that in Arizona, in Tucson, down by Ehrenberg, where it's good and warm, everybody thinks, there was a tornado in September of 2019. Killed 3 people. Look it up. Look it up. We, just 3 days ago, here in Arizona, had a tornado warning. It woke me at 4:45 in the morning. And it was terrible. You know, temperatures dropped to in the 30s. That high that day was 50. So when we talk not only about the weather and whether you're cold or you're hot, you also have the dangers of things like tornadoes. They call them, what do they call them here? They're great big dust devils, but to me they're tornadoes. We never had these when I was a kid. Microburst. Right? That's what they call them here in Arizona. We had a really bad microburst in September that tore down trees, tore off roofs, and it was in August, almost the end of August, beginning of September. But it was horrible. It flooded, you guys. Arizona floods. If you happen to be in a gully or a ravine or, yeah, on lower ground, you're going to get it. You're going to get stuck. You're going to get stuck, you know. There are certain times of the year that I think nomadic life is beautiful. Usually the fall time, but it's not been here this year. This year, it's in November, and we've got tons of snow up in Flagstaff. So even if you want to head north, whether it be Cottonwood, Prescott, Page, yeah, Payson, there's so many beautiful little towns, you guys, but they're cold. They're cold in the summer. Just saying, I know I was there. In September, Grand Canyon was nice. But let's go back to the weather and being nomadic right now at this time of year. Um, you know, you guys, I have a beautiful house, and right now it's very early here. It's like 7 a.m. Um, and we had a warm day yesterday. Yeah, we did. It actually got up to 65, but the nights are still in the 40s. So I have a really insulated little house here, and it was, I think, 42 last night, maybe even 38. I can't remember. I have so many numbers running through my head. Um, my house still stayed 67, but you're not going to find that in an RV. I don't care how insulated you make it. The walls are going to be cold, guys. Bottom line. And yeah, I lived in a Class A and a Class C. My Class A, the last winter I spent in it, I had 2 heaters running. I was a work camper, and I had a heater in the living room, a floor heater, and I had a floor heater in my bedroom. It was a 40-footer, and you guys, they ran all night and it never got warm. And if you got up in the morning and touched the walls or the counters, it was cold, dang cold. You know, I was sleeping in sweatshirts and long johns and all that. At least in a stick and brick or a mobile home, especially one like mine, it's very well insulated with the foam. Um, yeah, it's still cold, guys. It's still cold. The other day when that tornado warning came around, I had 2 pair of tights, 3 pair of socks. I actually remember waking up with my nose cold, thinking, "Oh my God, I feel like I'm camp working again." I was freezing, and then I go check my heater, and it's 68 degrees in here, and I'm like, "What?" Oh, this girl couldn't have handled it. But let's get back to the tornadoes. Do you know that last week when that tornado hit here, or 4 days ago, 3 days ago now, it killed 2 people in Phoenix? Could you imagine being in a van, an RV, and having a tornado warning where you go? I'm just saying. Especially at 4:45 in the morning, there's no stores open you can go inside. Not even a grocery store in most of these little towns. I live in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath mobile home, and the safest place in my home was in my bathroom, because there was really no windows, in my tub. And that's where I took me and my dog. My roommate decided to sleep through it. But I did let him know that it was going on, and he was more than welcome to join me in the bathroom, but the tub was finding the dogs, you know. But the fact is these are things you guys have to really, really consider before you go full-time nomadic. I tell you constantly, two temperatures, cold and hot. And you know what? It could happen all in the same day. I'm just saying. So, as we break down things about nomadic life, the good, the bad, the ugly, yeah, I kind of like that intro, we have to understand that the life that the glam mads claim isn't all that. Somebody said, oh, well, you know, there's USB blankets. What good is a USB blanket going to do when you can't charge it because your solar has no sunlight? And you have to run a generator. So you're in a parking lot running a generator to keep warm? No. You know, you guys, there's all kinds of little gadgets out there, and yeah, there's a lot of solar. But the fact is, if it's been cloudy here for almost 2 weeks, you know, I ran a solar power. I could get a little power off of a cloudy day, but it's not, it doesn't fill up the batteries. It's just the bottom line. So we have those out there that scream about, no generators, no generators. Well, you freeze, Bubba. That's the way I look at it. I'm running a generator. If I'm out in the middle of nowhere and I'm cold, I'm for sure turning on that generator. I don't care what somebody says. Just don't. And you know what? It's my health. It's your health. It's your health, guys. Just saying. But I do want you to know that the victims in both tornadoes, both in September and the one just recently, right day before Thanksgiving, I think, were children. So, you know, it could easily pick up a generator. It could easily pick up whatever you have attached outside. You know, it could rip it off. If it rips the roof off of a house, oh God. You know, guys, I have to tell you, I sat in my bathroom thinking about the people across the street. I just did. I just did. Yeah, I was so worried for them. So this is another subject that I think, yeah. You know, guys, I was nomadic 2 years, and I can't remember a time that I wasn't either hot or cold. Yeah, beautiful days give you really cold nights. Hot days give you hot nights, you know. So, yeah, run your AC out in the middle of nowhere. Now, I had a generator that ran my AC and probably 3 others. It was so big, but you can't turn your generator on in the middle of the night. Just saying. So anyway, as I get ready to end this video, I want you to consider this. This is, yeah, it's nothing to be play around with, guys. It's just not. And Arizona has always been the place to go in the winter. Just saying. Yeah. We had snow here last year. I'm not talking a dusting that melted by, yeah, by the time the day was over. No, there was snow on the ground for a few days. I'm just saying, it gets cold. It absolutely, and Tucson had the snow too. So it's not like Apache Junction, you know, because we're closer to Phoenix, you know, everybody thinks Tucson is so hot. That's only an hour and a half from me. You know, it's not that much different in the weather. So, I want you guys to know that a lot of you commented on my new intro. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? I love the music. I put some new pictures to it. Changed the ending. When I made that ending that said, "You will not regret it," I was still living in a fairy tale of the glam mads and the scam ads. Because you will regret it. Trust me. And even with the gypsy in your body. And I am so gypsy, guys. I'm telling you. I'm so gypsy. If there was a possibility, any possibility, that I could actually live in an RV and find a place to be comfortable if I had to travel. But Arizona is like the place to be, the warmest place. Yeah. So anyway, as I was researching, before I get ready to go, I thought, oh my God, I was born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona. So I'm like, I never remember, ever remember a tornado when I was a kid. You know, I remember monsoon, and monsoon was beautiful back then. It rained every night from like 8 to 10, flooded everything, still does. I mean, our streets become rivers, and we have canal systems, guys, but it's still, yeah, it'll flood out, especially in the desert. But as I was looking and researching this on the internet, Arizona has actually suffered tornadoes for a very long time. Not microburst tornadoes. Anyway, it's, yeah, really early in the morning. I have a busy day ahead of me, so I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a great weekend. If I don't pop up another video, who knows? I may I may drop another one. I doubt. I just don't know. So anyway, I did drop another video over coffee with Tami. It is nothing to do with this. You might want to bounce on over and view it if you feel up to it. But I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you have a great weekend. And I want you to remember to love yourself. You know, guys, if you don't love you, ain't nobody gonna love you. Bottom line, I had a guy tell me, "Oh, I love the spunk you used to have," and you know what? I still have that spunk. Just because I change the outer appearance doesn't mean the person doesn't dwell within. Do I have more of an inner peace? Oh, absolutely. My spiritual journey last night gave me the most peace within myself than I've ever had. But don't fret. That girl who had those videos, who had that bleach blonde hair, still exists. She just does. You know, I could peel off all this stuff and be her tomorrow. But the fact is, you know what? I don't really care what the world thinks, you guys. Leave your hateful comments about my appearance. I don't care. I really don't care. Actually, it kind of makes me smile because there's probably at a time that I did care. It did hurt my feelings. It doesn't hurt my feelings. As a matter of fact, it encourages me to pray for you. So if you're going to leave mean comments, remember, I'm going to pray for you. And delete them. Block you. And if you cuss at me or you threaten me, call me names, I'm going to report you. Because one thing YouTube has done over the last 6 months, they've really tightened up on the troll situation. Let me touch on that real fast. You know, it's really sad that someone has enough time in their day to get on the computer, make up a fake account, just to go be mean to somebody else. Get a life. If all you got time to do is sit on the computer and make up fake accounts just so you can go say something hateful that don't even get read, because you know what, I know in the first few words if it's hateful, and trust me, I don't read the rest. So, and if I detect it on the bottom line, I don't read what's in between. I'm just saying. So to those who have nothing better to do in life but to make up fake accounts to go around and be mean to people, not just on my station, it's across the board on YouTube. YouTube is aware of it, you know. That's why they put those guidelines right on top of comments now. Just saying. If you have nothing better to do than that, you really, really need to get a life, a hobby. Get out of the house. Go walk in the sunshine. Vitamin D is good for you. So anyway, with that sarcastic comment, I'm going to end this video. Remember to love yourself. Remember to pay it forward from your hand, your heart, or your pocket. Just a little bit goes really a long way when the blessings come back at you. Have a great day. Peace.